Last time, value objects were equal by their value. But some things in your domain aren't defined by their values at all. A project's name changes, its status changes, its tasks change, and it's still the same project. That thread of continuity is its identity. This is the entity and the typed ID that names it. Episode 1's bug was 2 GUIDs you could accidentally swap. The fix is to give identity its own type. A project ID is a required UUID, so is a task ID, but they are now different types. Pass a member ID where a project ID belongs, and it won't compile. CS 1503 caught at build time, not in production. And because it derives from the value object family, an ID is still equal by its value. Same GUID, same ID. One concept, one type, for you, and for any AI writing against the model. A value object is defined by its value. An entity is different. It has identity. Derive from entity, give it an ID, and Trellis compares 2 entities by that ID, not by their fields. Rename a project, move it to done. It's still the same project because the ID never changed. Load the same row twice, and the 2 instances are equal. That's the line. Value objects are their values. Entities keep their identity through change. So how do you make an ID? Call UUIDv7. Version 7 is a UUID with a timestamp built into the front, so it's globally unique and time-ordered. You generate it on the client, no database round trip. And because new IDs sort after old ones, sequential inserts keep your index tight, instead of scattering writes the way random version 4 does. Need pure randomness? UUIDv4 is right there. For identity, reach for version 7. Here's the litmus test. If a thing is fully defined by its values, like money or an email, it's a value object. No identity, equal by value, replaced to change. If it has a thread of continuity through change, a project, a task, a user, it's an entity. It carries an ID, it's equal by that ID, and its state evolves. Give every ID its own type, so they can never be swapped, and mint them as UUID version 7, so they're unique and sortable. Identity, made explicit. Typed identities close the swap bug for good, and they make your model read like the business. A project ID, a task ID, never just a GUID. Whoever writes the code, you or an AI, the compiler keeps the identity straight. Next, we draw the consistency boundary, aggregates, and the invariants they protect. Subscribe, and I'll see you there.